25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the young, undefeated world contender, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Oh, he took that jab well. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
So hot, so heat. If there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be a hellfire on you.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
How about that time counter shot? Do you believe this? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He scores with the counter. A lot of effort being exerted here. The perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Your switch all shots. Good work.
And there's the bell to start round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. He'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
The perfect counter lands. That left hook missed. The perfect counter lands. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more, try some stick and move. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Nope, that hook won't score. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Don't want to trade shots. And he scores with the counter. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. On to the fourth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Couldn't land that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. The game plan. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this one. Hold that thought! Crawford's legs are all over the place. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a man.
Whoa, Johnny! Crawford in trouble. And down goes Crawford. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
You got to get out there, switch on, and get your...
Yes, I like that round. Keep round, feel good. Just keep him on the edge.
Win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back.
Sit. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't...
Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on.
Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1, 2...
And there's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
The straight right just misses. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much for boxing. Did you see that? Crawford is dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Get your boxing back together. Put him back in his place.
Keep smart. Good man, good man. Just say him again.
Don't over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Get everything in the bag, and now you let him back.
And there's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Terrence Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes across, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make...
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford may be ready to go down. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. So here comes Saul Alvarez, 173 centimeters tall, with a reach of 100. So here comes, making his way to the ring.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
All the talking we're expecting an all-out offensive display. Oh, he took that jab well. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punching. Nobody home with that hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter lands. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Catch and shoot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, and can you believe it? He put Chavez down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A perfect counter lands. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Chavez in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of the bell rings and we start the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we continue.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that the ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's a...
Whoa, did you see that? A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner needs...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And he scores with the counter. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Well done with that counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Either one of these fighters, hold that thought! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Did you see that? Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. It's no secret who has the advantage. Back into the fray here in round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Where the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Whoa, Johnny! Canelo, a big, heavy blow, and Saul is down! Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet. Let's start the 6th. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Jab misses. Do you believe what we're seeing? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're on the...
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown. Here we go. It's round 7. Canelo in this sort of trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this down. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about it. And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice job by him to block that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, smart.